Warning, this podcast contains a really awkward playdate.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Arrow Season 4, Episode 14, Code of Silence. I'm your host, Clio, and with me I have Dom.
Hi, Miss Enthusiastic.
And Rachel. Am I enthusiastic?
You sound so enthusiastic.
You sound sarcastic, sir.
Never!
No.
Never! I don't even know what sarcasm is.
Anyway, you're totally telling the truth, not being sarcastic. I like this episode.
This is a really good episode.
Thought Code of Silence was an interesting term that they used. It's definitely setting up for Felicity finding out that Ollie has a kid and he didn't tell her about it.
Oh, definitely.
Oops.
Definitely what this whole episode was about, or half of this episode was about.
Yeah. And Thea finding out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, yeah, quit being a snoop.
No, she put the pieces together. She wasn't being a snoop. She put the pieces together.
Well, she looked into.
She looked into because Brian brought it to her attention. It was Brian.
Then she brought the check and the thing to Ollie's. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. But then she's like, well, I looked into her and she went to college with you and then, she had a kid. She has a kid now. And right around that time, the check was, and she was snoopy.
Well, no, it's not snooping because this is stuff that Ollie's running for a position in the government.
Right.
Well, I know, but she was still snooping.
If Thea doesn't figure it out, somebody else will.
Mm-hmm.
Still snooping. Either way. I mean, how could it not come out anyways?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I mean, the way he sort of brushed her off.
Right.
Was like, she looked at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's definitely weird. The way you're acting.
Just ever so slightly. Not obvious at all, Ollie.
Yep, no, don't worry about it.
See, I already forgot what sarcasm was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. I really liked when Thea and Ollie were really talking. Like, at the table.
The real talk.
The real talk. Where it's like, cut the shit, Ollie. I know.
It's like she understood why he did it. And I think if he would tell Felicity, she would understand too.
Yes.
But he's trying to obey by the mother's wishes, which I don't. In a way, it's like you think, Felicity, you should understand this. He's not doing it to hurt you. He's doing it for this other, the mother of his child's wish. This is what she wanted. But at the same time, he should be able to tell. I mean, we already discussed how stupid it was for her to even ask him to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if she knew that Ollie was the Green Arrow, then that's a totally 100% respectful request.
Mm-hmm. But she doesn't know.
Right, exactly.
But if people knew, like, I feel like the reason she's doing this, the mother, is if people knew he was Ollie's son, it would bring him into this spotlight.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, she doesn't have to, like, they don't have to make it public knowledge, but to keep it within, like, one or two really close people. Like, look, you could tell your girlfriend, you could tell your sister, but that's it. Not a single person outside of that.
Yeah, but I
there
don't
would
think
be nothing wrong with that.
Thinking like that. I think she's thinking, I need to protect my child.
Yeah.
Which is obviously blinding her to other things.
Yeah, now we don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, because, oh my God. It's like,
she wouldn't even let Ollie, who's his father, who she knows probably wouldn't hurt him, even take him out of the house or do anything. And then all of a sudden, Mr. Whitehead comes in and, like...
Mr. Whitehead?
But the kid is just, like, totally cool. Like, he, you know, wasn't just abducted or anything like that. It was just like, kid, where's your mom?
I know, exactly.
His mother asked us to have him stay with us for a while.
Yeah. I know, right?
So what I'm thinking is that she's actually... Alright, so either she could be dead or she could be alive, which, you know, is obviously not a whole array of choices. But it either went down like this. It either... Damien went into the house, caught her alone somewhere, and, like, threatened the son, something, and had the mother say, yes, go with him, and, you know, it's going to be okay, to protect everybody involved. And that's how that went down. I'm convinced that that's how that went down in one way, shape, or form. So it was either, like, it went down like that, and... she's just left home alone by herself, whatever, but then she would have been in contact with Ollie, which I think is kind of the point, so now she's going to go to Oliver, and that's going to be a problem. Or option B is after she gave the kid permission to go with Damien, like, yes, go with Damien, then they killed her.
Or here's the thing. Here's my, like, here's one just throwing and start seeing if it sticks to the wall. What if she's related to Damien Dark?
I'm thinking that too, because the kid was really calm. You know, like, he had met Damien before.
What if it's, like, his niece, or, you know, something like that?
Yeah, and if Damien had forced the mother to tell him it's okay to go, I think the kid still would have felt uneasy, because she would have been uneasy. There would have been, he wouldn't have just been like, oh yeah, let's play, I'm totally cool with this.
The only problem I have with that theory is because we saw last week Malcolm Merlin exposing William to Damien
Well, maybe
Dark.
He didn't know that William was, you know, like, his niece had a son. Didn't know the father. All of a sudden, Malcolm Merlin comes and this is his son, William, and he's like...
That seems really sloppy to me.
Hey, you know, Peter Pan's...
Or... Here's another thing. There could be some brainwashing involved.
That too.
Because I think if she was forced to say, okay, my son, whom I'm overprotective of, go with this strange man.
See, I don't know.
It would have been.
It just seems too out of the...
Stranger things have happened, and with Arrow... And even the Flash or anything, anything's possible.
That's true. And for the season that I thought was going to be all about magic, there has been a distinct lack of magic in this season.
I mean, there was a little more this episode.
A little.
I can picture myself in the same room. Remember, I took a little siesta in there. I'm picturing it right now, as if I'm really there.
He just kills it.
He's using the Force.
I thought that was great. I love how, like, all the TV screens, like, popped up. It was reminding me of the fucking council in Venture Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what are they? Council. I forget what they're called in Venture Brothers.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Like, he's using the fucking Force.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. He's using the Force.
I can kill you from halfway around the world. I am Lord.
I mean, he's like the opposite of Kylo Ren. I see Damien Dark wearing an entire white outfit.
Yeah.
Because it's really funny that his name is Damien Dark, but there's so much white.
Yeah. He's very pale and white hair. And, yeah. I like it. It's funny. Yeah, let's talk about the demolition team. So Hive... 3 Hive operatives bringing down buildings.
A nail gun.
With it, she's just shooting a nail gun. I'm like,
that's not an ordinary nail gun.
It's a modified nail gun.
It is a modified nail gun.
A nail gun.
Why are there not more of these guns out in the world? That'd be trouble.
Yeah. You can, put a bookshelf up from across the room. Practical uses.
You can put a bookshelf up on the other side of a football field.
You can just sit down there and watch it. Hey, honey, I need to hang this picture. There you go.
Done.
I can see her just sitting in a chair. She's just sitting in a chair at home watching TV, and her husband's like, I gotta put this picture up or whatever, and she just picks it up and fires at like an angled piece of metal, and it just like ricochets around the corner of walls, and it's just like, and puts the picture up. It's just like, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. No, I really liked how they were all styled. Like, she had the nail gun, the other guy had the sledgehammer. He's swinging this sledgehammer.
Oh, Diggle. Diggle. Reverse magnet. I loved it.
Yeah, took the sledgehammer from him.
It would have been even funnier if the reverse polarity on the magnet clocked himself in the head with it when he went to swing it at Diggle. That would have been the best.
Yeah, that would have been great. Well, granted, Diggle did use his sledgehammer to knock him out.
Ugh. Oh. Brutally.
Oh, yeah. Got him right in the back of the head.
The other guy was, I don't remember what he had. Was he just a knife or something?
He was...
He didn't have
the one who fought Ollie. I don't remember what his deal was. I think he was the one laying the charges.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he had a weapon, but you never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We are in agreement that the Elgin would come in very handy around the house.
Yeah.
Who knew? Put that on my wish list. Is that on Amazon?
Next season, they show up, but they're like an actual construction crew. Mm-hmm. And like Arrow starts trying to fight them. They're like, no, we're just here to put them on the wall.
No. Better yet, Earth 2. They're an actual construction company.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
Now, as soon as you said the first thing popped in my head was the Village People. It just went pink. Just like.
But speaking of the Flash, when the building was coming down around Lance and Laurel, I thought it was what's the meta that was in the last episode? The Flash. I want to call him Quake, but that's...
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing too.
That's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Wrong show.
We'll call him Earthquake.
Geomancer,
yes.
The Geomancer was bringing down the building because the way the building fell didn't look like a normal demolition. Then I realized, it was just the CGI budget. But
well, and also they didn't use like really explosive. It was like acid that melted the beams.
Yeah,
and weakened them.
That's true, because it wasn't really an explosion. It was just things started falling everywhere. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was timed.
Mm-hmm.
Timed eating the...
And I think my favorite part about the demolition team was not only did they lay the bombs, but they laid booby traps. So if someone tried to sneak up on them, shit would go wrong. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see what comes of them, or if anything does.
Yeah, because they got away, right? I can't even remember.
No, they arrested the one that Ollie was against, that Lance.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So
they got at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just Dark's wife.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Starts with an R. Raven. So it has a V and an E.
Ruve.
Yeah, and a U, and it's U. I don't know.
Ruve.
R-U-V. I don't know.
E with a umlaut. That's not an umlaut. Whatever that's called.
I just love before they.
It's a French name.
I love it when they shook hands before the debate. He is laying all these little.
I wanted to slap Ollie. I'm like, if you keep dropping these fucking puns about the fact that you're the Arrow, because she gave him a look, like a weird look. Like she was like, how did you know that I was trying to
she already knows. Dark would
figure it
out. She already knows. Dark told her. There's no way he kept that secret.
Wait, she knows it's Ollie? Because she was the Arrow. I figured that she didn't know who he was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she knows. There's no way she doesn't know because Dark doesn't keep that kind of shit from her. But I just love the fact that they tried to bring down the venue so she wouldn't have to talk because she has no platform. She can't. She's not a public.
Yeah,
she doesn't have that. And they're
the first one to insult his wife, he just like murders.
I know, but it's like he had a point. Yep. I mean, he was doing all that little say, "Oh, are you married?"
Yeah.
And that's really, you'll make it's a dark time and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, really? these are horrible. These are bad dumb. Oh God, it was horrible.
Oh, I was muted.
Oh,
just for the last minute.
Oh God, I was like, hold on.
I was muted because a train drove by, so I muted. So
start over.
I was gonna say, are you muted? How long have you been muted?
No, I was saying that she knew because after the arrow saved them, they went and pumped bullets into Felicity. So they definitely knew about.
And it's not something Dark would keep from her.
Right.
No, definitely not something that he.
I don't know, because I was under the impression they didn't know who he was yet.
No, Dark knows who he is.
No, especially because you have Malcolm there in there.
Malcolm, Malcolm's not giving them the whole story.
He's giving them. He even said this episode. Oh yeah, I can confirm that he's working with them.
Yeah, but he said it in like a vague way. I don't know.
They know. I mean, they're completely stupid.
I don't know. Now I feel crazy for thinking that.
I'm starting to feel crazy for thinking the other way. So
I'm just crazy.
We're at an impasse.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I've been under the impression that they knew the whole time.
Yeah, so have I.
Because every time he goes up against, he's got the mask, he's got the hood.
Yeah, but it's always in a public setting. It's never like in a back alley.
And the reason that Oliver has the target on his back is because he's running
for mayor.
Which is a position that they want vacant.
Right.
I would like to know how they made that car disappear in the alleyway. That's all I want.
Magic.
Okay.
Clio was saying there's not enough magic.
There's that.
It was a simple tailing mission, and they're jumping motorcycles across the fucking street. I'm just like, what are you doing? you don't have to do all of that.
There's clearly a hidden wall. It drove into it. There's a bat cave over there.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
The floor opened up like this, and
the floor, the wall, something. It's a bat cave.
It's a bat cave. Well, there wasn't really a wall because it was under like an overpass, so I would think the ground just opened up and then went down. But hey, we don't know. Or it could be magic.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. But yeah, I was just like, wait a minute, where did the car go? Because she pops out from behind some rusted old piece of crap. And I'm like, where did the car go?
And the car was there, it was just really in the shadows.
Yeah.
Like, really hidden.
It was green screened out. Yeah.
It was a dark car, what do you expect?
It was a yes, it was.
Lance and Donna in this episode.
Oh my God, are they so fucking cute and sick?
Yeah, no, she's just like, oh my God. I love
Boo
her.
Bear?
A piece of work. She's great. She called him Boo Bear, and I was just like, oh my God.
But that's so Donna, though. That's
Boo Bear. Yeah, no, it's completely her.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was.
That whole situation is just like, oh, well, we know what this is alluding to.
But yeah.
Felicity, like, consoling her, she's like, if he's lying to you, it's to protect you, blah blah blah. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna be singing that same tune, and you find out Ollie's got a child.
Practice what you preach, lady.
Yeah.
It's called hypocrisy.
I mean,
it is. And watch her mom turn that around on her too. Watch her mom say that to her.
Yeah. And I mean, you could call it hypocrisy, but what it really is feeling those things firsthand.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to seeing them happen.
Yeah.
Two very, very different things.
That party was, wow.
Oh my god. There were like strings of flowers around the columns, and I was just like, wanted to throw himself out the window.
It was like Vegas threw up in their loft.
And Ollie's like, oh, I gotta do campaign stuff, and Felicity's like, no, please don't leave me.
Don't leave me. She's like, crap.
I really, 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 really like their fireplace.
Yeah.
It's like a whole wall.
Yeah, well, because it's just like the strip of fire.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I want one.
Get on with your feel good.
I mean, I have a whole wall right here I could put it on.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not a fire hazard.
No. I'll put it in the closet, actually. It'll be perfect.
Right underneath all the hanging clothes?
Yes!
Sounds perfect.
See, too bad we weren't making construction company joke, because then I could be like, nailed it!
But yeah, it was just so funny. It was just, Oh, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, we got to see more Curtis this episode, being a hilarious...
Being a Cisco.
His wall, his screensaver.
Oh my god, was great. Blah, 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 blah. She's like, why am I a screensaver? Which also, for a woman who cannot walk, she's amazing calves.
She does. She does.
There. So I'm like, your calves are pretty swole for someone who hasn't walked in a month or so.
Well, after whatever, it probably hasn't come into full effect yet. But,
yeah,
you know.
That's true, but still, it's like,
Physical therapy.
But
even
Curtis's
that
gift for her is the gift of walking, maybe again.
I love.
Oh my god!
Just the fact that they're all like, "Yes, it's gonna work." Oh my god, thank you, makes me think it's not gonna work at all.
Oh, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. And
how cute is him and his boyfriend?
Huh?
How cute is Curtis and his boyfriend?
They're married.
The husband, whatever.
Yeah,
they are so adorable. Do you really think after having all that coffee you need champagne?
See, I think the gift is going to work for a short period of time, but I think it's going to fail and relapse or get short-circuited or...
Well, that's what he said. The gift was really so that she could walk down the aisle. Whether it worked past that was unsure.
They did say, yeah.
But my question is, does she have to go into surgery right before she goes down the aisle? Like, what's the implantation process going to be?
Right.
I don't know. We don't know how long it lasts, or if it's supposed to. Well, since he got the battery, it's supposed to be lifelong, so I'm guessing they think that it will be a lifelong change.
Yeah. Just get Damien Dark to magically insert it. I'm sure he's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, I'm sure he will rip out her spine in the process.
No.
And also that kind of plants that seed when we saw her in the 4 months ahead in the car, but we don't know if she could walk or not.
Exactly, because she is sitting. We don't see her move or stand at all. So
it was clearly intentional that they didn't have her move or stand. Mm-hmm. But that further draws in the fact that I feel like whoever was in the grave is not as important to Felicity as it is to Ollie.
I don't know. She looked pretty pissed. And
she did. She did.
That he had to go kill whoever it was. She agreed.
She did, but if she is able to walk, the fact that she wasn't out there in the thing, it makes me feel like...
It could be just like, I'll meet you in the car.
Yeah, it can also be... It can also be that, Ollie is obviously the broodier of the two. and has to stand there the longest.
Ollie had to wait there. That could have been 12 hours that he was out there waiting.
Oh,
we don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and it kind of.
Well, I had the horrible thought that Thea might have died this episode because of she pulled a Roy. Like Roy was like, I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna blow the building up. I'll get out in time. She's like, I gotta get the laptops. You two are way too similar. Stop.
Definitely.
That's why they wear the same colors.
Yeah. And kiss each other a lot.
Where is Roy, by the way?
He went into hiding again.
Why?
Mm-hmm. Because dark. Not dark, because of the calculator.
Yeah, well, also because everyone still thinks he's dead.
Yeah, no, I remember now.
His face was plastered all over the news. Everyone knows his face.
I needed a little refresher.
Yeah.
The quackulator.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he said exactly where he was going.
No, I don't think he did. Which is a good thing, because then they could be anywhere.
Yeah.
And then if someone's like, where is he? They could be like, I don't know.
I don't know. He's off trying to find Atlantis.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Eh.
But I didn't mention when we were talking about Curtis that Ollie calls him terrific. He's gonna be Mr. Terrific. It's his code name.
When
he said it, I was like, oh, he said the thing!
He said the thing that does the thing with the thing. And hey, Overwatch, remember that. He's terrific.
I'm sure she will remember. Yeah. I was gonna say... Oh, last thing I have to talk about are the flashbacks.
Right.
They're finally going somewhere, albeit very slowly. But they were... What did they find?
I was like, hurry up! They haven't found anything.
They were digging out the wall.
They're digging out because he says whatever they're looking for is below them, so...
Yeah, so
they're digging... Okay,
they're still digging, yeah.
Still digging.
And they dig.
Yeah, Ritter kept going on.
I miss Once Upon a Time. Can we get that show back? And can we do a crossover and get the 7 dwarves over here?
Stop.
Grumpy would be...
I'm literally imagining Grumpy just in the Arrow Cave, being very disapproving of everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to punt him, but you know.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, wrong show. This is Arrow. Ritter kept going on about fate and shit, and I'm wondering what... I don't know, he dropped the word fate, a little too much.
Right.
And I don't want to jump to conclusions, but Dr. Fate, maybe? Question mark?
Maybe.
If Constantine's show is canon, if what happened in the show or what we saw in the show is canon.
Right.
I haven't watched.
We don't know that.
Well, me and Clio only watch... I watched the first 2. I think Clio did as well.
Yes.
We did a podcast review on the first episode, but way back when it aired. And Dr. Fate's helmet was in the very first episode.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. So that's what I was going to say. So if... I don't know, he just said fate a couple too many times for it to be... Cool.
Well, he's also one of those guys that believes in the magical, mystical, all that kind of stuff. So, it wouldn't be too out of character for him to say it.
That's true. And he doesn't just believe it. He's insane about it.
Yeah. he's a little bit nutty.
He's all in that.
He's all up in that.
But in every scene he's in, he's got the crazy eyes, just like... So, like, the intense crazy eyes.
Intense crazy eyes. He's got the over caffeinated eyes.
Now, who those people Ollie had to prove himself to?
Those are the
other slaves.
Other slaves. Yeah.
That's what you call them.
Right, but why are they... Why is it so important that he has to prove himself to them?
Because he killed Vlad.
Also, because he wants to help them.
Yeah. They don't trust him because they killed one of their own, even though dumb fuck that he did kill.
That's not... Yeah. That's not his mission, but he's Ollie. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kills Dick-Face McGee.
I just wish the flashbacks would be a little faster. Can we get like flash forwards?
Yeah, we could have a couple.
I don't want flash forwards. It's too much, man.
You don't want any more flash forwards?
It's too much, man.
Can we get a fast forward on the flashbacks?
No.
Oh, fast forward on the flashbacks. Yes, I agree.
Yes.
No,
they're taking too long to get anywhere.
I like them exactly how they are.
I mean, I'd like them too, but I just think
they're not the main story, so they shouldn't be as fast as the main story. They should be a lot slower.
I think what they're doing is that what's happening and what he's looking for, and the, on the writing on Ollie's stomach. If you remember when Dark was doing his thing, he had almost like the same writing on his arm. So I'm thinking that they're connected in a way, and they're just dragging it out to the season finale, and then they're going to leave you.
Oh. Well, I think the reason I want it to advance a little faster is because it is a mystery, and I'm like, what is this about? Why is Ritter crazy? What is he looking for?
Whatever they're looking for is going to tie into the present, 100%. Yeah. So that's why, and I think it's going to be the big reveal for the finale to leave us hanging. Yeah. So
it's got to line up. I know.
Yeah,
I already said it. I said it first.
And with the fact that Constantine is coming into Legends of Tomorrow for season 2, I feel like that whatever it is could really be set up by, I don't think we've seen the end of Constantine in Arrow. I think there's probably one more surprise appearance from him.
Hopefully. Yeah, we have the synopsis for next episode, and everything else is to be announced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean, it goes hand in hand, because what he was going after the staff, was it Raw or Horse, one of the two, and then we got Hot Girl over in Legends of Tomorrow to connect that, and then so you never know.
Yeah, Egyptian weirdness.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we got the Egyptian, and then you got the Asian, and it's just it's everything.
Yeah,
we were just talking on our Flash podcast yesterday how I love having the shared community between all the shows, but it gets confusing as fuck to try to watch them. If you weren't watching them live on TV, if you're gonna go back on Netflix and try to watch them, and it's because you saw Rachel trying to watch Arrow. It's okay, but I had to watch The Flash too to figure out what was going on with this, and if you don't know to do that, then it gives you a headache.
Yeah, and I almost started talking about Hive in our Flash podcast, and I was like, oh nope, gotta stop.
Yeah,
wrong show.
So
yeah, no, it's definitely getting to.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love what they're doing with it. I'm just saying, if you're not watching it live and you're not doing all the shows together as they're airing, it's going to be a nightmare to try to catch up later. Not even catch up, but try to watch it in sequence later. I think Clio suggested Netflix needs to actually put out a playlist that does
or somebody has to do that.
The DC TV verse. Where it's just okay, well, this episode, you watch Flash all the way through, or watch Arrow all the way through season 3, and then the first episode of Flash, and then the first episode of Arrow season 4, and then alternate all the way up until Legends hits and Supergirl and all that. You
would start alternating episode 1 of season 3 of Arrow.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, it just there's a list somewhere of how to watch the Marvel movies and what order to watch them in.
Yeah,
if you wanted to go chronologically.
Yeah, there's a list somewhere. I've seen it on the internet. I just haven't followed it.
Yeah, I like that list. One day it'll be an epic marathon of proportions. Anyway, they'll definitely have to do something like that in the future. Whether it's Netflix or somebody else, just a list would be nice.
I'm just waiting for them to do a mid-season finale or the finale, and it's going to be you have to watch all 3 shows.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Technically, Supergirl too. So 4 shows.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just because the mid-season you had to watch the Flash first and then watch the Arrow to get like the second part. Can you imagine? You have to watch all three of them to get what's going on. And it's going to happen. There's going to be one time when you have to watch all three to get what's going on.
Yeah.
And it'll be epic. And it'll be a very, very long podcast.
Oh, yes. So you guys have anything else to say about this episode?
No.
No. Not really.
Good, because next week is Taken.
Oh.
Oliver realizes he needs help battling Dark, so he calls an old friend, Vixen. Yay! Finally!
Ooh.
Using her magical ability to summon animal powers, Vixen gets a lock on Dark's location, and the team goes to war. Meanwhile, Thea has a heart-to-heart talk with Malcolm. God, are they...
Is this Vixen's first live-action appearance?
Yes, it is!
Okay.
I didn't even watch the other one.
Her costume looks baller!
Huh.
I love it.
I actually almost forgot that the Vixen cartoon was a thing.
I've been waiting. This whole season I've been waiting.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't already checked it out, there's a Vixen series. It's 5 episodes, I think, 5 or 6 episodes on the CW Seed, I believe it is. That's either the app or you could go through the website. It's a short, maybe half hour. Like if you watch the whole thing together, it's 5-minute episodes or so, 5 to 10 minute
episodes.
Yeah. So it equals about 1 TV show length, and
she's super cool, and it's got an animated Barry and Ollie.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's great. So definitely check it out. We did a review on it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on our website somewhere. Go find it.
Go find it.
Yeah.
Happy hunting.
You probably won't have to look too hard. We put everything in playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's it for this episode. Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Do.
Phenomenon.
Rachel, where can the people find you?
They can find me at Twitter at Savannah17 and at Twitch at Savannah, which I have been streaming Dragon Age Inquisition. So, first time ever playing a Dragon Age game.
Very cool.
Lots of yelling.
And yes, Gildarts, I have a ball saying Dickface McGee. I like making up insults like that. And you can find me at Clio Moto on places such as Twitter and Twitch and Pinterest. And you can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows, movies, and video games.
Nice face.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna have to add WordPress to that list shortly?
Goodwill Hunting brought to you by Dom. What?
Hashtag.
I'm sorry, I forgot the hashtag in the front.
Fail.